Hello there. We're on to chapter 10 of the Miscalculations of Lightning Girl. So I recorded all of chapter 10, or so I thought I did, and then I discovered I must have hit the off button, and now I'm starting all over again. So I'm sitting beside the fireplace because it's snowing out tonight. I've got Molly sitting here. She's ready to hear the book. And Harry just had a little snack, and he's coming over to listen too. I'll let you watch the fire while I read. Let's make sure we're still recording. We are. Good. Chapter 10. Second time. Math mystery solved. I got every answer wrong on my math assessment because I did not show my calculations. I thought I was careful, but I failed to read the first line of instructions. Show all your work. I'm not the only one who screwed up. Levi asked to stay after school with me. Mr. Stoker asked us both to sit in the front row. I sit, stand, sit at Wendy's desk. I don't wipe it down, but I don't touch it either. Mr. Stoker pulls his wooden stool over and half sits on it. Math isn't only about getting the correct answer. It's about being on the road to the correct answer. Knowing the path can be just as important as knowing the solution. I completely disagree, but stay quiet. Math is about right answers and proving the right answers. I love mathematical proofs, but I don't think we're going to get into them in 7th grade. If you take each problem one step at a time, you'll grow the answer organically. The process will take root in your brain. This is true learning. I think Harry likes the story too. Molly's falling asleep. I'll show my work from now on, I say, staring at the non-clean desk. Out of the corner of my eye, I see Levi nod. Good, but that's not the only issue here. You two had similar answers. Only two were different. And considering that most of your incorrect answers were identical, you can understand why I need to talk to you. What? He holds up the tests. Levi wrote down the same answers as I did for 8 of the 10 questions on the first page. Sure, I copied the wrong answer for question number 1. Now I realize how stupid that was. Major miscalculation. Mr. Stoker stays very calm, which makes me nervous and sad. I've already decided he's my favorite teacher. He did a nice job today reviewing how to add, subtract, multiply, divide, exponents. No hard concepts, but he got real excited, and he gave us M&Ms. Just checking to make sure we're still recording. We are. So, who borrowed answers from who and why? This was not for a grade. The motive for cheating on the second day of school is unclear to me, especially when we reviewed the class policy and class honor code the day before. This is serious. I want to shout, Levi copied, Levi cheated, because it's mostly true. He did most of the cheating. Instead, I look over him, hoping he'll confess and we can leave. He keeps his chin down and his arms crossed over his chest and looks like he's asleep. Middle school is tough. There's a lot of pressure coming at you from every angle, but I think we can work this out and avoid any serious punishment. I'm not condoning cheating, and if that happens again, I will use the highest penalty in my power. I don't know what that highest penalty is. So, does anyone want to confess? I watch 15 seconds tick by on the clock. Plenty of time for Levi to be brave and own up. He doesn't. I didn't cheat, I whisper. Levi looks up. I didn't cheat, he says it a little louder. What? Yes, you did. I'm not whispering anymore. Mr. Stoker takes a deep breath. I'm going to step into the hall so you can talk for a minute. He grabs a water bottle and leaves us alone. Why are you doing this? I ask as soon as Mr. Stoker closes the door. Levi shrugs. You're the one who cheated. I know. Tell him. You won't get in trouble. Oh, you believe him? Levi looks at me for the first time. He's setting us up. This is a trap. No, it's not a trap. Not that I would even know what a trap looked like. Levi shrugs. If we both stay quiet, what can he do? I don't want to think about what he can do. Maybe I'll get kicked out of middle school on my first week. Maybe that isn't a bad thing. Then Levi says, you didn't cover your answers. You put them where I could see them. And when you were done, you didn't even turn the test over on your desk. I thought you were sharing with me. What? Why would I share? I definitely wasn't sharing. I have a pain in my head thinking this could all have been avoided if I flipped my paper over. And I thought you were good at math. He doesn't say this like it's a compliment. Why would you think that? I don't like touching people, not even shaking hands, but right now I wanted to slap Levi. I couldn't believe I'm having violent thoughts. Middle school is turning me into a monster. You said it at lunch the first day. I didn't mean. Whatever. Tell him the truth. Math class is the not so awful part of my day. If Mr. Stoker thinks I'm a cheat, it could ruin those 50 minutes. Levi leans over, pulls something from his backpack, a camera. He aims it at me, takes a picture, and I throw my hands over my face a second too late. What are you doing? Don't take my picture. Oh, it's for my angry collection. What? Stop. He puts the camera back, but not before taking another picture of me with my mouth hanging open. What's with the lightning bolt? He points at my necklace. Is that a Harry Potter thing? Mr. Stoker knocks loudly and opens the door. Tell him you cheated, I whisper yell. No. Why? He doesn't get a chance to explain. Mr. Stoker stands in front of us with his hands on his hips and his foot tapping. So? That's all he says. I didn't cheat. I didn't cheat either. I ball my hands into fists. What did I say either? For the first 15 minutes, Mr. Stoker lectures us on being honest, working hard, and having principles. But Levi and I never confess. Not that I have anything to confess other than borrowing one wrong answer. When we're finally allowed to leave, Levi and I walk out together. I'm mad. The only thing I ever plotted before was graph points. But now I'm plotting revenge. What do you think, Harry? Did you enjoy that? Molly? Good book, huh? Hope you guys didn't fall asleep too. Bye.